Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Josie if you are new here, and welcome to Two Sisters Homestead. So today we are just going to do a little video on different snacks that I'm going to be making the kids for this week instead of buying them. They're not the healthiest or anything like that by any means. However, it is a snack for them to enjoy. So we are going to do dirt cake cups. So I got these little cups to put them in, and we are going to do this. So first you want to make your instant chocolate pudding the way you normally would according to the package. So this is just to add 2 cups of cold water, and then we'll mix it and then let it sit for a little bit, for about 5 minutes, just so it can thicken up. So we're going to add in our 2 cups of milk. So that is 2. And then we're just going to mix this up. I'm making it right now. Let me get a different thing for this. Okay, so now I'm just going to let that sit to the side for about 5 minutes while I prepare the rest of the stuff. Okay, you guys, so I'm adding in some Oreos. You want about 10 to 12 Oreos in, and you want to crush them up, so I'm just using my food processor for it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start it. And then now I'm just going to set this to the side as well. And I'm going to get my Cool Whip out. So for this, you do need 8 ounces of Cool Whip. And you do want it to be thawed. So that's what I have here. And I'm going to go ahead and open up these little cups. We're going to do I broke that one. Okay, so 3, 4. Okay, so I got 10 out, so we will see what we end up doing with that, and then I'll just bring you back whenever it's time for the pudding to get done. Okay, so it has thickened up, so now what you want to do is add in your thawed Cool Whip to it, and we're going to fold this in. Yes, you can. You want this, Mike? Michael? Share it, Sophia. Sophia, share it with him.
You could let with that, please. That's enough. Make some.
What the fuck? Okay, so now what I'm going to start doing is scooping in the pudding mixture into these little cups. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of room on the top for the Oreos. You can also put these in the refrigerator and store them for up to 4 days in the fridge, but what you want to do if you do that, so if you put them in the refrigerator for, if you're going to be putting them in the refrigerator for more than 12 hours, then you want to maybe save the Oreos like in a little baggie, and also the gummy worms. Save those into a little baggie and then put those on whenever you're ready to eat it, because if not, they won't be crunchy and the gummy worms will get probably pretty hard. So just a little tip for you. You can also store this in an airtight container and that will be just fine as well. But I will just probably go ahead and store whatever I have left in these cups. I'm just going to fill them up until I have no more. And then the ones that don't get ate will be plastic wrapped in the fridge. So far I've done 5. So I got them all right here, and the ones that we're going to eat now or relatively soon, I'm going to go ahead and do them all the way. But then I also have 4 more over here to the side that I'm going to just cover with saran wrap. So what I'm going to do is just sprinkle some of these Oreos. Take this out. Sprinkle the Oreos over the pudding mixture. And the rest of that I will just put in a baggie for later on. Can you hand me those gummy worms, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then you need to place 4 of these gummy worms onto or into the mixture.
Can I help them in?
Yeah.
Yay. But I'm gonna get this.
Okay. So here's one, and then here's one. Those are you.
I'm gonna put a worm in that big.
How many you got you?
That's 2.
But you just need 2 more in that one. There you go.
That means 4. Thank you. Hey guys. Oh, that's enough. This one. I did not know we needed 4. I thought we needed 3.
Nope, 4. Alright, that's it. Nope, that's it, because you're about to eat this.
I'm gonna do an Oreo.
Okay, let's see if I can get y'all a spoon. You want one right now or you want to wait?
Oh, look.
You want it?
Oh, look.
You're going to wait for what?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about because your mouth is full of Oreos. Okay, let me know how it tastes. Okay, let me know how it tastes. You good? Good. Alrighty, you guys. So that is it for this one. I'm going to put saran wrap on these and then put them in the fridge for another day. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to our next dessert. The next snack that we are doing is, I don't know if y'all have ever seen, but like in the grocery store, in like the frozen aisle, there is the banana chocolate true. I think it's a brand. So it's like chocolate covered bananas and stuff with peanut butter. So that's what we are going to do now. The kids love them, but the ones in the store are dark chocolate. So I thought it would be cool if I went ahead and made them myself. Since they like them, but they want them with milk chocolate. So what you need to do is get your banana and cut it. And then we're going to place these onto a piece of parchment paper on a baking sheet. And what I'm just going to do is just line however many I can before I top them. Because before you top them, you want to set aside the tops so that you can add the peanut butter inside. Okay. Okay, let me go get some more bananas and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have another banana. And I'm just going to set this over on the side of my cutting board. So whenever I'm ready to top them, it will be no problem. We'll see if that's enough in just a second. But right now, what you want to do is get a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, whatever nut butter you like. And then what we're going to do is heat it up just for a couple of seconds. I'm not even going to use that. So I'm just going to eyeball into this bowl. And I'm going to go put it in the microwave just for about 10-15 seconds. Okay, so I actually ended up doing it for about 30 seconds. So now I'm going to scooch everything over. And what you want to do is add like a 1/2 teaspoon or whatever on to the banana halves. So I'm just going to eyeball just enough to get all on the banana. See if Ian wants it. So I'm going to continue to do this and then bring you back for the next step. Okay, so after you get all your peanut butter on, you want to add on the tops of your bananas. And just push them just a little bit, not too much because you don't want it to all ooze out. I might need another banana. I think I'm just going to use some of the tops that I cut off because I only need 3 more pieces. So I'm just going to use this. Okay. And so now we want to freeze these for about an hour. And then after that, we will start coating them with our chocolate. You can do milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate depending on what you like or whatever you have. I'm going to do milk chocolate because that's what the kids like. So I'm just going to put these in the freezer and I'll bring you back for the next step. So the next thing we are going to do is just some basic chocolate chip cookies. Nothing special, just regular old chocolate chip cookies. I will bake some and then the rest of them I will put in the freezer so we can just pull them out whenever we want them. So we're going to start off with 3/4 cups of melted butter. You want unsalted, but I never use unsalted because I never have unsalted. If you're worried about the salt, then some of the salt that it calls for in your recipe, you can take that out. But this is what I've always done and I don't taste the difference. So what I'm going to do is melt this, and then you want to let it cool just for a little bit. So I'm gonna get this melted and let it cool, and then when I get done with that, I will bring you right back. Okay, so it's cooled a little bit. You just want to make it where you can't see through it. So we have that here. So that's 3/4 cups of melted butter, and then we need a cup of brown sugar. That's 1 cup. And then we need 1/2 cup of regular sugar. And then you want to whisk this for about 2 minutes or until it's nice and creamy. After that, you want to add in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then you want to do 1 egg that's room temperature and then 1 yolk room temperature. I'm going to wash these off. So here is my egg. And then my egg yolk. And then what you want to do is stir this up really good. And then you know when you mix it good enough is when it starts looking like a batter texture. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and start adding in our flour. We want 2 cups and 1/3. Then you want to add in your baking soda. For this, you just need 1 teaspoon. And then 1 tablespoon of some cornstarch. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we want to whisk this together as well. You can also use your hand mixer or your KitchenAid mixer. if you would like, but this just keeps it simple. And with this recipe, it's also cool because it only uses one bowl. You don't have to worry about getting multiples. So for this stage, you just want to make sure you get all of the flour streaks out. And I did. So now I got a silicone spatula. I'm going to clean off my whisk. And now what you want to do is add in 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. But I only have this much of semi-sweet, so I'm going to add in as much as I can of those. And then I'm going to add in the milk chocolate ones. And then you want to fold these in. So now what I'm going to do with this is put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes and then we will bake them. So I have my oven preheated to 325 and now I'm going to start getting my cookie dough on the baking sheet. And then I'm just with my hands trying to get them into an even ball. So now I'm going to put this into the oven for 13 to 15 minutes and then take them out when they're done. So you want to get them out whenever they still look a little bit gooey in the middle but golden on the edges. And then we're going to leave them here onto the baking sheet for about 5 minutes and then we will transfer them to the wire rack. Okay, as you can see, we have them done. And that's all we are going to make for tonight. I'm really tired and just really don't feel like making any more. That's all we're going to make. And then the ones in the freezer, I'm going to go ahead and cover them up and let them just stay in the freezer till tomorrow. And then I will get them up in a ball and then put them back into the freezer with no problem, hopefully. And we will do that. And then also tomorrow I will finish up the peanut butter banana bites and we will put chocolate on them and then I will bring you back for that. Okay, so it is the next day. I got these out of the freezer, so now we are going to start melting our chocolate. So this is the kind of chocolate I have that we already had in the pantry, so I'm just going to use this. You want, but the recipe calls for 11.5 ounces of chocolate chips. And you can do dark chocolate, white chocolate, or milk chocolate. So I'm just going to heat this up. You can also add a little bit of coconut oil, like a couple teaspoons into this so it can help melt it better, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it just like this. And you want to heat it up in intervals, so I'm going to do a couple of seconds at a time until it starts melting, and then, you know, stir it occasionally as well. So I'm going to go do that, and then when I get back, I will bring you along when we coat these. Okay, so as you can see, it is nice and melted. Luckily, I didn't burn it like I normally do. So now what we're going to do is just, I'm gonna use a fork and we're just gonna dip it into the chocolate and put it back onto our baking sheet, and then we will freeze them when we get done with putting the chocolate. The dirt cakes, everybody loved those. And then the chocolate chips were really good as well. Chocolate chip cookies.
The dirt cakes are all gone.
Yeah. Six more that I need to do, so I'm melting me some more chocolate to do that. And I think if I have excess chocolate, I'll be making some chocolate covered pretzels, so I do have pretzels in there. But this is what the first ones look a little bit better, but this is what they look like, and the kids already cannot wait to eat them. They look really good and smell really good, so I'm excited because these are for just like a little bag of them at Walmart. They're like $8 almost, so this is really saving some money, and the kids will love them and things like that. But you guys, I think that is all for today. That was 3 snacks. So we made the chocolate chip cookies, we made the dirt cake, and we also made the banana peanut butter chocolate covered stuff that we're going to be putting in the freezer. But as of right now, everybody loves the dirt cake and the chocolate chip cookies as always. And I just know they're going to love these as well. So I will put the recipes down in the description box down below if you want to try them yourself. But please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.